Everyone. My name is Larnetta Harris Barnes, and it's a pleasure to meet everyone. Well, I came into Three International, was introduced to Three International by a great friend of mine. He's my family attorney. He brought me into the business. Well, he told me there was products that, well, first when I saw him, I was like, didn't recognize him because he looked like he was 20 years younger. So when I saw him, I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Is it the hiking? But he's a pastor, he's a Christian, he does outreach ministry, he goes to different prisons and helps people, and he has a church as well. So I'm like, God is really blessing you. Like you look really young. And he's like 75, I believe. But needless to say, it was the products.
Okay.
Me like I have to come and find out about these amazing products, which are whole food. All seven are in the PDR. He was telling me all this, and I was like, okay, go, okay, wait, calm down, because he was excited like I am. He has like a lot of fire in him. So the minute I saw him, it was like I hugged him, and he was like, you have to talk to this person. So he put me on the phone with my now coach, Gilbert Anderson, which is amazing. And he was like, you need to come to Jersey. I'm going to see you. Da, da, da. He was just telling me, he was like, I was like, everybody's so excited. Like, this is great. Just the energy through the phone was amazing. And just the people was just so amazing. So that drew me to the company. Like it drew me to wanting to know what else besides our Father who arts in heaven that's making people so excited. So when he told me what it was like my husband and I went to the seminar, and to get my husband in a building for more than 30 minutes is just like, if it's not Barnes and Noble, or if it's nothing to do with like our business, he's like, like I'm gonna be home reading and doing whatever he does. But he was there and he was like this. He was like so zoned in. So I know after that hour, it was like he was in. So he was just like listening to all the great leaders in our company, our family. I don't call it a company because we're a family. The way they were talking, how Three International changed your life, and how the products are so great, how it helps so many people in so many ways, and the things that we do as a community, not just in the business, like the outreach and things that we do to help others. So with that said, I was just like, this is like, because I've been praying, because we've been in trucking forever, and with everything going on in trucking, like the prices, the diesel, and just the loads, like everything, I'm dispatching my husband's the driver, and it's just like having him out there and driving all over for like chasing tail, I'll call it. But it was just like, not, we're servicing because we're at service for the community. But it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same passion that we have with doing, helping people with Three International, like just explaining to them how the products can change your life. So when we started, it was just like, oh my God, this is what I've been always asking God for. I've been praying, like, send me something so I can help people get better, so I can encourage people and show them how this is really changing people's lives, how it'll just, if you just take them, if you could just try them and see what it does for you. So that really got me really excited about this, and the leadership. And it's just meeting people like you is just a blessing, because like-minded people, just to encourage them, like you're a nurse, like how it is with the human body, how you ingest like over the counter stuff, and you don't know what you're putting in your body, and all of our products are in the PDR. You can look and see everything that's in them. So that really excited me, and just being out there and helping people. Like
Yeah.
our team, our coaches, is just like, when I say e global e-commerce turnkey, that's what it is. Because we have so many people, like a lot of people pay people to help them understand how to build a business. But we have like a community, we call it a community, because everyone's
Yeah.
so friendly that you can call, like the minute you come into the company, you have everyone's numbers. We have WhatsApp, we have our different teams. Like our team is Team Visionary, and then I'm on like Dr. Sable, which was a doctor in a major hospital in the town that I was born in, actually, for 28 years,
Oh,
that stopped being a ER doctor and came into Three International. And I call him every second, or he'll call me. Like we had a couple of meetings today with our management team. But I'm a chef. I'm a executive chef. So I came from a hospital in Winchester, Virginia. I was an executive chef there. So I was making meals, meal prepping, nutritional planning. I dealt a lot of hospice care, and I was sick a lot. I caught COVID a lot in the hospital. And then not only the COVID, I caught flu A and B. So yes, I got this shot, of course, because I worked in the hospital, but I'm under not understanding why I kept getting sick. I actually sent my paperwork because Dr. Sable was like, "What?" Like I was like, "I have to show you. Like I have to show you I'm really sick," because they were like, "There's no way you're still sick. You got the but not knowing that it gets you sick. Like you get the shot, you get the what's that called? You're a nurse. The immune. Like this saved my life. Like I was taking immune, I was taking the multivitamin, I was taking all of them. Actually, I was taking everything because I had body ache. So, ibuprofen, you take the Revive. So I was like really taking everything, and then Purify cleaned out everything that I had in my system. It saved my life, and it saved so many people's lives. And that's how I got into it, because I thought like, oh my God, I don't like taking pills or whatever. But I did, because I saw the difference in my body. It's no way that you can have COVID for back to back for like all that time, but I did. So that's how I got into it, and I always been taking it, and even my husband, he's a vegan. He takes everything except for the collagen. It's fish based, a lot of other collagens have I don't know what in it, but you don't need any certificate, you don't need an education, and like a lot of people, they have to sell. No, I have the QR code on my watch, if you can see. Like people's like, where do you get this stuff? I'm like, scan this, and they scan it. And they're like, oh my God, this is your website? Place an order. And they're calling me back. I have my business cards, but they call me, it's like, oh my God, your products are so amazing. Like, can I keep buying them? I was like, yeah, whatever you want. And they call, and then we
Yeah.
do like tutorials with them, and we explain to them how it's works, and how to be, if
Mhm.
you want to do a business, make a business out of it, how lucrative it is, and how, it's just amazing. It's been the best. w- There's a lot of different people. There's a lot of different energies that are in your organization. But when you separate the two, and you get like-minded people that really want to work, that really want to change the world, that really is interested in making a difference, and going to people and explaining, taking the time, which is really important, having the time and taking the time, so people don't think, oh, you're joining a business. Like you're joining a business. It's not about the business per se. It's about having people understand what it is that they're doing for people, other than saving their life, and understanding the financial end of how it works once it gets to that point. And our team, with any business, you take, some come, some stay, some don't want to stay, some leave, some put their business on pause, and then they come back, and then they start working. It's not for everyone, but for the ones that see the vision, that have the drive, is for them, and not ready to give up when someone says, "Oh no, I'm not interested," or you know, you never expect anyone to say yes all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's, oh, it's, what is that thing that you're doing? Like, what is it? When you explain to them, they're not interested. But then when they start taking the products, it's like, it's amazing. They love it. So now, how can we get into the business? How can we start it? You're already in it. You just have to build. It's overwhelming, but I have to keep my eye and my mind on the long-term goal. And I always pray. I always have God in front of me, because without him, I can't do all this. And whenever I think something's going like one way, and faith of a mustard seed, they say, I know God will show up, because I make mistakes. I do,
Yes.
like I'm at an urge, I'm always moving too fast. And that's why I have a coach. We have a coach. Like we have our upline that helps me, like, and he really inspires me. Like he told me today, he's like a lot of people told me today, like the big people, like, you're amazing, like, thank you. They're thanking me, and it's like I feel like I didn't do enough, or I didn't do something. And it's like I have so many books, and my husband's like, you have to slow down, you have to do this. And then he keeps me up. He keeps me like, it seems like he never can have a bad day unless something terribly goes wrong. So he's my foundation. Like if I'm like all over the place and thinking and writing things down, and he's like, wait a minute, like he has it already, and he's just like coming doing it, like just calming me down. And that's good to have a balance and someone to help you. And even if you don't have anyone to help you, know when it's time for you to take that time out and do your meditation or get back to it. You know what I mean? It's okay to step away, but when you have a goal that you want to reach and you have a team that's looking up to you to do things, you always have to stay on top. So you have to keep yourself in line. But a lot of times, like I'm just going, like we came from the convention in Utah and we were just running ever since because we have to keep things going and to show different people the business opportunity and the our supplements and our new neural serum that no one has in the world. So yeah, it's a lot, but we hold each other
Okay.
accountable and God keeps us grounded.